Welcome back to Mass Appeal. We're dancing, we're having a good time. It's Big E opening day, and I'm back in the kitchen with Tinky Weisblatt. She's the author of Pudding Hollow Cookbook, and now we're making apple crumble, and the best part is, it's good for your brain health.
It's good for your brain health, but this is a little bit different from the last recipe. The last recipe was let's prevent Alzheimer's. This is a recipe that's good for dealing with someone who has Alzheimer's, or at least it was for my mother, Taffy. So basically we are putting in butter and sugar, but we're putting in apples and cranberries and nuts and all sorts of good things too.
To balance it out, and we're putting in cinnamon, which is
excellent for your brain.
It really is. So everybody use more and more cinnamon at home.
Okay, so let's start with our topping.
Okay,
we're going to pretend that we chopped up a ton of apples, which you did earlier.
We did. We were apple chopping earlier.
Basically, you start by putting a whole bunch of apples in the bottom of your pie plate.
Okay.
Then you sprinkle over them. I think I said a half teaspoon or a teaspoon of cinnamon. I just sprinkle.
And do extra because it's good for your brain.
Exactly. And you can't have too much cinnamon.
Now, is there a way my grandmother, when she makes apple pies, to know how much apples she needs for it? She puts the whole apples in the pie dish, and enough apples that, make up the pie plate is how many she uses in the crisp.
Oh, cool. Well, I just kept cutting until...
until there's enough apples?
Until there weren't, because they're all different sizes. So the recipe that is going to be on the website will say 5 to 6 apples. But some of my apples from my own yard are teensy-weensy apples.
That's true. So you got to cut them up to see.
So then, after we do the cinnamon and sprinkle a little bit of maple syrup, high in antioxidants and a lovely local product on top, then we take our topping. This is the really good fattening part. But you'll notice there's not a lot of anything. So Seth, why don't you grab all those? We got those guys first.
Okay,
we have here flour and salt.
Okay.
Oats, whole oats.
Whole oats, and not the quick oats that you get in the store sometimes.
No, the quick oats I don't
whole
like.
Oats, okay.
And they're not as good for you. And those are pecans, any nut of your choice.
Any
Almonds
nut's a
might
good
be
nut.
Nice.
And then you pour all these in here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, shall we?
Here, you want me to?
And we're pouring this, by the way, in a bowl from our friends at Yankee Candle. They, by the way, have decked out this set, and I don't know if we can get a shot of behind us, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So we want to thank our friends at Yankee Candle for supplying us with one heck of a set.
Maybe we're gonna. Oh, they're all coming in.
That's the tricky part of this. It's a three-piece set.
I think it's really not supposed to be used for food.
It's made for dipping.
Do we care? No.
No.
We don't care.
So
we
we're
move
fun
on
in the kitchen.
Now we
put all these things in.
Again, we're using grass-fed butter. If you live near Maple Valley Farm, use theirs. I don't. So I bought the Kerrygold, which is grass-fed.
So that's the buzzword that we're looking for on the label, though. We want grass-fed butter?
Yeah, because it's gonna have less yucky stuff in it, not the hormones, not the
You know what they're fed,
blah, blah,
it's
blah.
grass.
And we're putting in about a quarter cup.
A very exact measurement is what we're putting in this one.
I'm very exact. And here comes, now, I'll do it, because you've got more stuff to do. So we mix it with our hands.
I have to run after this, so yeah, you can mix it. Thanks.
Okay, and then would you grab the brown sugar, please, Seth?
Here it is.
And we do that.
This is good to do with your kids, though, because kids love getting their hands dirty.
I love getting my hands dirty. My hands are immaculately clean, I should mention.
Thank you.
And then you suddenly notice that we've got this really sweet thing. Now, you could also put the maple, not the maple syrup, but the cinnamon in here if you want to.
I think
want
I
a
will.
little
I'm going to put a little
here?
extra.
You can't have too much cinnamon.
Because it's good for your brain.
Now, we're going to take everything away and do the final product.
Yes, okay. Let's show the final product.
Now, I might mention that the Mass Appeal kitchen has a very warm oven.
It does. So it's a little bit more brown than we thought it would be.
It's very brown.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, watch out. Just put it on the... And then we'll give you a little... Oh, why not put it on here?
Oh, put it on this. Okay.
Yeah, I like to put it on something protective. Now, this is my best cooking technique that I can share with viewers.
Yes.
I'm not good at presentation.
That's okay.
So what you do is you get a nice thing. This is my Emile Henry pie plate, which is called, I think the color is something like green apple or whatever, so it's appropriate. But if you have a really pretty dish,
it makes up for
it doesn't matter that the food looks kind of,
But once they take a bite, though,
they're going to be very happy.
And now, so we have this. We'll cut into this, but I also want to hit on this.
We have to finish the salad.
Now, here, we'll bring it over here so
because I was bad about finishing the salad.
No, there's no such thing as bad in the Mass Appeal kitchen.
I forgot something.
It's all good. So we forgot
dried cranberries. Also, raisins would be fine. Both of them are good for you.
And the
nuts. Our toasted pecans.
And so if you missed this earlier segment, there's apple in here, there's broccoli in here, there's bacon in here.
Red onion, celery, honey, canola mayonnaise.
Unfortunately, we're out of time. We could chat all day,
We'll have to eat it later.
Sounds good to me. That's good to me. And by the way, if you want a copy of Tinky's recipes for both the slaw and the crisp and cobbler, head over to our website, mymassappeal.com, a little bit later.